Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today in the Open Master League. So we're taking a look at some Open Master League battles, and this trainer is not running any legendaries in it. So you honestly could run this team in the Master League Premier Classic. Well, if they were not level 50, you could. And this is actually a strong team for the Master League Premier Classic, but still taking a look at it in the Open Master League. So really cool. Let's go ahead and see how these games go, because these are powerful Pokemon and they can compete with legendary Pokemon, right? So going up against this Excadrill, so we're going to see a superpower, and this superpower, actually they caught it on Zacian, so nice catch by the opponent, but in comes a Shadow Metagross, so you love to see it. They're going to be able to go for a close combat, which does do a lot of damage, but I think you could, no, you can't farm down, okay? Barely not able to farm down, so Metagross still has the shield. That's how powerful Zacian is. Okay, so Yveltal coming in. We're going to see a Medium Mash come out right now into the Yveltal that will pick up the shield. Come on, one more. Able to get to it. Very nice. I still don't think this KOs even with a Shadow. It does not, but it does do a lot of damage. Dragonite is coming in, maybe going for that farm down. Not able to get it, but you should be able to lick down with Snorlax now. Yes, able to lick down before they get to another attack. Very nice. And now all you need is a superpower, because this attack is not going to KO. So yep, superpower will be enough to KO, and that's going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Absolutely amazing. After this little bit of lag, that is going to win the game. Very well played. Let's move on. Dragonite into Mewtwo. Okay, so going up against a powerful legendary Pokemon right now. This is going to do a good amount of damage, but we do see a shield. And able to get off this Dragon Claw. Let's see if the Mewtwo decides to shield or if they let it go. They do shield it, and we do see a switch into Metagross, able to catch the Side Strike. This is not a Shadow Ball, right? Yeah, able to catch that Side Strike. Beautiful catch coming in. Mewtwo is charging up. They're throwing an attack, probably a Shadow Ball. Definitely going to go ahead and shield this with the Metagross. It is a Shadow Ball, so good shield. Mewtwo going down. What is coming in? This Metagross is loaded. Going to be Hydreigon. Oh my gosh, not a Pokemon you see every day, but still very cool nonetheless. We do see a shield. We're going to see another Medium Mash coming in from the Shadow Metagross. Oh my gosh, almost KOing it. Dragonite is able to come in and snipe it down. In comes Melmetal. But thanks to the superpower that Dragonite now gets, it will be able to fight this Melmetal. So this is going to KO the Dragonite, but that's totally fine. You still have a Snorlax chilling in the back. Still have the Metagross as well. So perhaps going to force them to throw. A Rock Slide wouldn't KO. They have to throw the superpower, and they do. Snorlax is going to be able to easily lick it down. Not before a superpower comes in, but it's not going to KO the Shadow Snorlax. So great game. Well played to both trainers. Let's move on to the next battle. We have the Dragonite into the Dialga, okay? Okay, yeah, not a good matchup. Generally not a good matchup, just because, I mean, you're weak to the Dragon Breath, whereas they're taking neutral damage from it. But you do at least have superpower. However, we saw the Dragon Claw come in from the Dragonite. Metagross is going to go ahead and shield that. In comes Zekrom, okay? But Zekrom is weak to Earthquake, so that is going to KO it. They do not shield. You love to see it. But even if they did shield, I mean, honestly, you could get to another one, I think. So in comes this Dialga. So Dialga will be hit with a Medium Mash. So Medium Mash going to be doing a lot of damage. They do shield it up, and they're going to be able to throw an attack. You just let this go? Yeah, just going to let it go. It does KO. That's a Shadow Metagross, but in comes Snorlax. Snorlax going for the farm down. Shield? No, gonna let it go, recognizing that it's just an Iron Head. Very good call. In comes Mamoswine. Mamoswine will be hit with this superpower, doing a lot of damage. In comes Dragonite. Dragonite wants to farm down. They both go down at the same time, but the Snorlax has more health than the Dialga, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Okay, Dialga into Dragonite. Again, not a good matchup, but at least the Dragonite does have play because of the superpower, but we do see a bait there. Beautiful bait. Out comes the Snorlax. They're going to be able to throw an attack. Going to call it. It could possibly be a Draco Meteor, and unfortunately it is. Down goes Snorlax. Okay, so going to bring in the Metagross. So you could just go for Medium Mashes here. You don't need the Earthquake. The Shielders, I mean, Draco's still going to do a lot. It's going to be an Iron Head, so good call there. We're going to see a farm down. We are going to see a farm down. This is another Iron Head. Going to go ahead and still let it go. We are actually going to see that farm down. I mean, Metagross does get low, but, I mean, it does have a lot of energy as well. Togekiss is coming in! Togekiss is coming in. You heard the sound, the change of my voice, right? But Togekiss is going to be hit with another Meteor Mash, but they actually catch on the Metagross. Good catch by the opponent. Actually, great catch. So going to go ahead and save that Meteor Mash for the Togekiss. I like that play. So Dragonite is going to shield, and it's not going to be able to, unfortunately, get to a superpower, which is really what it needed. Oh no, you could Bullet Punch down? Yeah, Bullet Punch it. Oh my gosh, barely able to Bullet Punch down, and the Meteor Mash would have KO'd the Togekiss. Good game. Well played, holy cow. Dragonite into Melmetal. So again, don't really like the matchup, but at least you have play because of the superpower now, right? So we're going to see a bait right now, seeing if the opponent shields it. They do. And they throw Rock Slide, so now Dragonite will shield. So maybe you go for the superpower, and then if they shield, you switch out. We'll see. No, they switch out into Sylveon, so out comes Metagross. You absolutely love to see it. Great matchup for the Metagross. You can just Bullet Punch all the way down because all the moves, Psy Shock as well as Moonblast, are all resisted. So you can just farm all the way down and come out with a lot of energy. Oh my gosh, Metagross with energy is so scary. We've seen it in the Master League Premier Classic. Melmetal coming in, you could just safely throw the Meteor Mash. Not enough to KO. Could have thrown the Earthquake and KO'd it, but either way, we'll see this attack. They just let it go, and they bring in Gyarados. Oh my gosh, Gyarados coming in. They do farm down with the Waterfall attacks, but this Dragonite is coming in just to get off this Dragon Claw. And now you can switch to Snorlax. Snorlax should be able to win this one. You do have a shield, so 2 superpowers will be enough. Maybe one superpower, and then the farm down if you get it. No, probably not. Yeah, I guess you do need another Body Slam. Maybe. Either way, probably going to be a win regardless. We're going to see this Crunch come in. Very nice. And this Body Slam is going to KO the Gyarados. That is going to be a beautiful game. We'll play to both trainers. Yep, good game. Moving on, we do have Dragonite into Mewtwo. You can see these non-legendary Pokemon able to stand back and fight against these legendary Pokemon like Mewtwo, like Melmetal. So we do see a shield, and we're going to see a Dragon Claw before they get to another Psy Shock, or Psy Strike, I should say. Good play there, and they're going to be able to throw an attack now. Dragonite is going to go ahead and respect that and shield it. We do see a Metagross coming in. Okay, Metagross will be hit with this superpower. And that will get the shield, so now switching into the Snorlax. Unfortunately, the Snorlax does not have Earthquake, but that's okay. We're going to see a Meteor Mash. 2 Meteor Mashes will be enough to KO. Actually, they probably just farm down. But can Snorlax get to a superpower and a Body Slam? Probably not. Oh, that almost KO'd it. It barely didn't KO. But able to farm down with the Dragonite. Mewtwo coming in. Oh, they don't get to a Psy Strike. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Gyarados coming in. Is that a Bite Gyarados? I think it is, but either way, it's going to be hit with a Dragon Claw and hit with another Dragon Claw, because that's funny, because Metagross is not really going to appreciate the Bite variant of Gyarados. Good game. Moving on. Dragonite into Ho-Oh. Okay. So what does it have? I mean, the only thing it can really hit you with is Brave Bird, because it has the potential to have Earthquake as well as Sacred Fire. Probably Sacred Fire. They might Sacred Fire now. They don't. They Brave Bird, and they get farmed down. So beautiful. Definitely with the shield. In comes Florges. Gonna go ahead and charge up energy and then switch into the Snorlax. Very good play. Because if they switch out, you'll have the Metagross for that, but they're not switching out. So we're going to see this Body Slam that will pick up the shield. And they do throw an attack. Do you let it go and bring in the Metagross? That's exactly what is going to happen. It's going to be a disarming voice, and they actually switch into Mewtwo. Going for the superpower. I guess Snorlax could not make it to another attack. A little bit unfortunate. Actually, maybe they could have made it to a Body Slam. But either way, it's fine. Dragonite is coming in. I'm going to go ahead and shield this one up just so you can get off these attacks. I mean, this Dragonite has 2 Dragon Claws, right? So, going to be able to get off one. They do, you can't farm them down, they do get to an attack, but that's fine. 1 Bullet Punch will KO, and this Metagross is not going to lose to this Florges, so you just honestly Bullet Punch all the way down, because they still have a shield. 2 Moonblast wouldn't even KO, right? So, although it does do a decent amount, it's not going to be enough to KO, and Metagross is going to be able to win this one. That's going to be a disarming voice, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. Moving on, we have a Ho-Oh from the opponent. Again, pretty solid matchup here. This is a cool team. I mean, if you're looking for non-legendary teams, I mean, this is still expensive because they have to be level 50. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say it's a cheap team, right? But, you know, if you're looking for a pretty reasonable team that's not legendary, I mean, this team is competing with the legendary Pokemon. So, Do you take this one? Yeah, gonna take it. It does so much damage. They're definitely gonna shield this, unfortunately. Well, they're debuffed. I still think they shield, they do. Okay, so let's see what comes in. Gonna be Snorlax. And we're gonna see an attack come in. Is it going to be another Draco Meteor? No, it's gonna be an Iron Head. So going to farm up a lot of energy. Actually, I thought they were going for the farm down for a second, but Snorlax is going to be able to get off this body slam. That will KO the Dialga. In comes Giratina. Okay, Snorlax is good at walling Giratina, but the Snorlax is low. Not able to farm down, but actually able to snipe with Dragonite. I like that. So they're going to be able to throw an attack. Going to go ahead and shield it. It's going to be a Shadow Ball. So we do see this Dragon Claw come out right now, and this Dragon Claw is going to pick up the shield and going to be able to get off another one. This is going to KO the Giratina. And there we go. That's going to be a good game. Very well played to both trainers. Moving on, we do have two dragons going up against each other. Who wins this matchup? It looks like Dragonite gets off the Dragon Claw before the Aqua Tail possibly comes in, but Aqua Tail is resisted. Going to switch into Snorlax. They might have enough for like a Draco. I don't know what they do. It's just going to be an Aqua Tail though, so nice bait by the opponent. But they still don't get to another move, which is good. Maybe they were going for like the Draco Meteor. I don't know. But either way, Snorlax is going to be able to go for this superpower. Going to be getting the shield, okay. Able to get to another one. You love to see it. And this one is going to connect. Of course, because the opponent is out of shields. They do farm down with the Dialga. Out comes Metagross. They're going to bring an Excadrill, which is generally not good for Metagross, but because the opponent is out of shields, this is actually really good for the Metagross. So, going to Overfarm, going for this Earthquake. Beautiful Overfarm. This is going to KO, obviously. And we do see the Dialga. Going to switch it, actually catch it on the Dragonite. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful catch. Able to catch that Draco Meteor. Holy cow. Going for the Earthquake. I mean, Meteor Mash would have been enough there, but just going to go ahead and go for it because, you know, you could make it. So, good game. Let's move on to the next one. Dragonite into Excadrill. So, see how this plays out. Again, generally not a good matchup, but because you have Superpower, you could possibly Superpower and dip. We'll see what they decide to do. Looks like they're staying in for now, trying to get to another one. Kind of have to shield this now. I may have went into the Snorlax, but going to go ahead and go for this Dragon Claw, actually. They're going to go ahead and shield that. Now switching into the Snorlax to catch. Nice catch there. This is going to be a Rock Slide. That's fine. They're going to be able to switch into Mewtwo, but the Licks is super effective. Mewtwo is going to go ahead and go for this attack right now. Going to be a Side Strike. Totally fine. Able to get off this Body Slam before the Mewtwo gets to another Side Strike, but I think Mewtwo is going for the Farm Down. But we do see some lag. I don't know if that lag helped Snorlax make it to the move or not. But either way, that's going to KO the Mewtwo. Out comes Giratina. Giratina will farm down. But Dragonite is coming in. And Dragonite with the shield has a good matchup here. We're going to see shield from the Dragonite right now. Going to be that Shadow Ball. Makes sense. Excadrill though. Excadrill is coming back in with a Rock Slide loaded. Not enough to KO. Oh my gosh. Going to go ahead and save that energy. Trying to catch the Rock Slide. Did they catch it? No, they did not. That does a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't KO. In comes Giratina. Giratina will farm down, but will this Dragon Claw be enough to KO? It will, and that will be a good game. Very well played to both trainers.